Hi everyone, Baron Cinder here. Today I'm going to be showing you a few levels of Dick Tracy for the Sega Genesis. This is an old game. It came out in 1990, and it was very early in the Sega's life cycle. And as such, the gameplay is pretty simplistic. It almost reminds me of an old Nintendo game, but with better graphics. So you shoot with A button, you jump with B, and C button gives you a Tommy gun that you can use to destroy things and kill enemies in the background. And that's kind of an interesting touch. I think that's something that Nintendo might not have been quite able to pull off. It adds an element of strategy, having enemies in the foreground and the background. And it's fun to destroy things. It just feels very old school to me because you're jumping on boxes and crates, just moving from left to right, and you can jump over bullets if your timing is right. And while this game might not be anything spectacular, it holds kind of a special place in my heart. I logged quite a few hours back in the day. I really loved the Dick Tracy movie when I was a kid. I saw it in theaters when it first came out. And a few years later, I ran out and bought this at a pawn shop near my house. And for the time, it was a pretty good game. Graphics are not fantastic, but for being so old, not bad at all. Kind of sorry I've disabled the sound here. I did that just so I wouldn't get in trouble with the content ID people. Heard that's been kind of a problem on YouTube lately. But the music is actually kind of a synthetic jazz, and it's pretty interesting. I kind of enjoyed it. You don't get any bonus points or anything for smashing windows, nor do you get penalized. Just kind of fun. Pointless fun. I used to be really good at this. We'll see if the years have been kind to my skills. Probably not. Maybe I'm looking through rose-colored lenses, but I thought the Dick Tracy movie was really fantastic. Just had some great people in it. Really amazing costume design and prosthetics. They did a lot of interesting things with color. I think they were trying to simulate the comic book splash panels. And it was a pretty damn good soundtrack, too. Just all-around high production values. Okay, for the second level, I sort of annoyingly ran out of bullets, so all I can do is punch. And as you're about to see, it kind of sucks. Yeah, this to me is very Nintendo-esque here. They actually did make a Dick Tracy game for the Nintendo, and I think the angry video game nerd ripped on that one pretty bad, deservedly so. As I recall, it was kind of glitchy and unfair. There were enemies that could hit you when you couldn't hit them. So I would say this is definitely a step up from that. I hate these dynamite guys. It's just a matter of timing because they throw it on an arc. The guys in blue can only punch you. The guys in purple shoot. They fire 3 bullets and then they have to reload. Then later on you'll have guys in gray who try to shank you with knives. And the purple guys get harder a little later on. I think in later levels they get the ability to shoot while ducking and to sort of roll away from you while you're shooting at them. 1, 2, 3, punch. Oh. Ah. timing can get a little tricky when there's something in the way. I'll wait. Oh no. Bastard. The hell throws dynamite? That is so Bugs Bunny. Ah. Ah. I play for fun, so I don't edit. Even when I embarrass myself. Okay, thankfully that's it for that level. And I somehow have bullets again. Now this is kind of a boss level. I have my regular enemies to deal with, and then I have this guy Itchy running around in the background. And he has a life bar of his own. So I'm just going to have to keep plugging away at him. Since I have pretty much unlimited ammo, it sometimes pays to just wildly fire off screen. Yeah, now they can roll. Not sure how I feel about that. Ah. If nothing else, the color palette is pretty nice here. Just realized I have a timer. Don't think I ever died because I ran out of time. Oh, you little rat bastard. I do believe I got him. Here's a little bonus game. It's like a shooting gallery where you have to hit the bad guys, but not the good guys. And the A, B, and C buttons correspond to the targets. Gotta watch out for the cop and the newspaper guy. Flat Top was a pretty menacing character. I think he was played by William Forsythe, if I'm not mistaken. Do believe I got myself a couple of continues, which I'm sure I'll need at this rate. So, like all older games, we have an old warehouse. It's actually pretty cheerfully lit. And there's the shady guy with the knife I was telling you about earlier. Backstabbing little punk. Ah, yeah. Now he can shoot while ducking. And now we have guys with Tommy guns in the background. Okay. Oh, this could be a bit dicey. The screen gets kind of busy with people in the foreground and the background. There are times when you sort of lose track of who's where, which is good. Not advocating games be too easy. Oh man. Let's try that again. Do you want to get to the next level because it's kind of interesting? I think I'm almost out of the woods here. Okay. So here we have a car chase where you can also shoot. It's pretty interesting. So as always, I can shoot in the background and the foreground. Unfortunately, I can't destroy the cars. We have backgrounds that just keep repeating like an old Scooby-Doo episode. And you can see there's a little progress bar at the top of the screen showing me how far along I am. It would have been awesome if you could have shot the driver. But, again, this was 1990. How many guys fit in these damn cars anyway? So of course you can duck and you can also jump. Okay, that's that. And here we have yet another boss level. Here you can destroy cars in the garage. And you have that character called the Brow, who's constantly in the background throwing dynamite at you. He's a sneaky little thing. However, I am going to cut it off there. I think you kind of get the point. Again, this is Dick Tracy for the Sega Genesis. It's kind of primitive by today's standards, but I don't know, it has interesting music. It's kind of fun to play. I think it's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of retro games that are reminiscent of even older games, if that makes any sense. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.